Sentinels of the Multiverse. So, before I do the weekly one-shot, in case you're wondering, we get to take the Prime Wardens into battle against Infinitor, and the problem here is that Infinitor has a well-known bug involved with him that very much could screw you over and all that unfun stuff. So as a result, I'm going to try and delay that in hopes that something will happen to make it a little bit more tolerable, but we'll see. In the meantime, our objective for this game is going to be unlocking Prime Warden's Tempest. Now I'm also going to fish for the other ones. I'm going to bring the Prime Warden's team. I actually want to bring this Haka. Yeah, that one actually looks pretty nice. Now we are going to bring the Adept in form. We want Captain Cosmic. His unlock condition is tied to the Dok'Thorath capital, which is why we're bringing him. But Tempest's condition has been revealed, and I'll explain as we get into battle. But anyway, let's see. I can try to get more card plays, actually just with the Adept. Captain Cosmic would be more power plays, but for Tempest you need to play 3 cards under specific conditions. Now the reason why I'm choosing Voss here is because he has no ongoing destructions. As such, I'm hoping that's going to make him a little bit more tolerable. And then I might be able to leave a specific guy standing, a specific minion, to prevent him from flipping and just endure. Haka and Tempest both have ways to mitigate damage. Technically, Fnatic does too if you can lower it enough for Dauntless to kick in. So if I can give them energy bracers, they should be able to survive whatever Voss throws out. The one thing I have to worry about, though, are my constructs getting damaged. The flip side is I can also try to abuse the Cosmic Crest on Captain Cosmic, but we'll see as this goes. The objective for this game, as I said, is going to be Tempest. Unfortunately for Fnatic and Haka, theirs at the time of this recording is still largely unknown. We have clues on Captain Cosmic, but Tempest is known. And in retrospect, I should have brought the other Tempest, but oh well. Damn. Okay, this is a rough start. We want Haka to take the hit. So this isn't going to do a damn thing, I'm afraid. Select 2 targets until the start of your next turn, or I can have a player draw a card now. That works for me. Now keep in mind, since we're the Prime Warden Adept, we activate the Accompany, not the Perform. So this is one of the cards I need to play, but I have to get the other ones out first. So the ones I'm looking for, I can always out-tab. Out. I need Grievous Hail, Localized Hurricane, Vicious Cyclone. I want to say Electrical Storm. So anyway, Conduct. Okay, we got an instrument. Tempest Draw. Okay, there's a card I can use. And the Inspiring Super Tonic. So did I seriously... Wow, that's actually a pretty good start, because I can use this, get a power, playing the Lyra, then I can use this and still have someone draw. Really, the only thing I can say is, wow. So for Dynamic Siphon, I think I want to give this... Actually, I can... We're going to do the Autonomous Blade for now. We're going to put this on Tempest so I can try to kill something. Let's Fabricate. I'm going to palm this card because I don't have the Unflagging... What is it called? Unflagging Animation, I think? Yeah. This actually synergizes well with that card. So I can play Absolution. And I need to kill this thing. Sacrosanct Martyr. So I'm going to play Dominion, that way I can get some card draws. I don't have a Haka card to discard, unless it was that one, so, yep. Got the Taya. Now, order matters because we can kill this guy. Now, the next one I want to kill is this one. I mean, kill it. Does this go for high or low? Okay, that's going to go for my constructs. So I have the means to practically wipe the board here. And I should have actually used the siphon on... is it siphon? On Captain Cosmic. Clone targets are immune to damage dealt by Hurricane cards. Of course he draws that. Oh, it was Autonomous Blade, so yeah, I'm actually cool with this. My Autonomous Blade, no! I want Captain to go. Let's fabricate. You're killing me, game. We need Tempest. Okay, there's one of the cards I need. Got Drake's Pipes, that's going to be good for popping the environment, if I can get the one song out. So I wanted Dynamic Siphon, but I'm going to give this to Tempest. Actually, no, we want Siphon, now that I think about it. We want to speed up our fabrication. We're going to put this in play. I'm going to give this to Haka in case he needs to cut something down. That sucks. I'm going to give this to the Adept. Tamar's going to be the only thing standing in a second. Now, is it minions that cause him to flip? Or will the Tamar count? Okay, if there are 2 or more minions in play. If there are no minions in play, he flips. Damn it. Okay, I can use the Localized Hurricane now that I think about it. So we're going to play the Taiha here. I need to kill this. So I want to kill this. Highest HP, highest HP. Subwave Inducer is going to help a bit. Give this to the Adept. So now we're going to hit it so Adept gets a play. I want Tempest to go. Projectile, right? So, yeah. Got Flash Flood. 2 of them. Genebound Shackles. Oh my god. I need to start collecting these under Savage Mana, damn it. The Cosmic Weapon's the most expendable one. Oh, they're all dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to... I can use that to have him heal. Right here I want to conduct. And it doesn't matter in the end. So, why do I get to use another power? Oh, embolden. Yeah, we'll have Tempest go. So he gets his card draw regardless. Now I want Captain Cosmic to draw because I want to get his either Cosmic Crest or Unflagging animation in play. And I'll take the damage because I just healed. So I'm going to give this to Tempest so that he can stay in the fray. Let's fabricate. Now the good news is I'm getting all these damn one-shots out of my deck. So pretty soon I'll be able to fabricate something good. Holy Nova's no help here. Chastise. That's no help. So I'm going to skip. And we're going to heal and draw. That's very helpful here. Now I don't want to hit two guys, so we'll actually use the melee right here. Haka battle. And punish the weak. Punish the weak is actually going to be a little helpful here. So I have the 3 cards I need to play, it's the other ones I need to get out. So in the meantime, Otherworldly Resilience that I can tank. I'm gonna swing at him, just so I can get my card draw. There's Electrical Storm, one of the cards I needed. Well, I need to find a way to destroy that fast, and Tempest is my guy, I think. Now, there isn't a lot, well, unless you're Captain Cosmic, there isn't a lot in your trash, so let's do that. I'm going to use a power now, that's of no help to me, so I'd rather heal, so that I can withstand the emboldened damage. We're going to play this. One player may play a card. So I can get the Electrical Storm out right here and now. I can do the Reclaim from Deep. There's nothing there. Yeah, we're not doing that one. On here I'm going to use a power. I'm going to give this to Captain Cosmic. Let's fabricate. We're going to give this to himself. Card draw. Really, anyone can use this, even the Adept himself. We'll give it to Captain Cosmic. That's what I was afraid of. So I'm going to play Sustained Influence so I can protect one of my constructs. Oh my god, I don't think I have a single one-shot left in that deck. Man, that's making me just want to break down and cry at this point. So, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, I pretty much have all my damn one-shots. That is insane. Now, to protect my constructs, I can attack this because the Genebound Guard will count. So I'm going to heal and draw. It sucks that she only has one copy of that in her deck, you know? It's like the devs knew this card is going to do wonders. So I'm going to Vitality Surge, Haka shielding, and now I can... You know what? I'd rather draw. I'm looking for Savage Mana. There we go. I also need to get the Te Moko in play. So we're going to Flash Flood. In case you know what this does, at the end of the environment turn deals 4 energy target to each non-Thorathian target. Destroys the rebel headquarters in this card. Huh. Oh well, we'll still destroy them both. So let's finish this off until I get my Cosmic Crest out. Then we can hit him for chip damage. By any card plays, I do need to give to Tempest now so that he can get set up since he had to sack his turn there. Oh my god. Well, I guess these actually count towards Voss flipping it, flipping back. Vitality Conduit by any chance? I should have actually held on to this, but oh well. I can give this to Fnatic to completely nullify her damage here. So she'll take 0 due to Undaunted. The other one that would have been a good give to would have been, yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's going to take damage right here, which sucks. Yeah. It's gonna be hard keeping these in play, damn it. So at this point, I think I want a new instrument. Just to get it out of my deck, to be honest. So the horn is probably my best bet. Now we're going to use our double power. What does this one do? Sad part is I need to heal. But I can actually still use that, I think. The melody is of no help, but I can use the secondary effect. Hero may use a power, Captain Cosmic, fabricate something for me, man. Something that will survive. Another one-shot, who would have guessed? So, someone can play a card, or someone can draw a card. I wish to play a card on Tempest. Now, I'm not entirely sure what ongoings it requires, so I'm just going to try to play all of them, to be honest. Yep. Here we go. And now I drew another one. So I'm going to play this. It's not going to deal any damage to them, but it's going to heal my cards. And now that Bionaut is not going to die on its own. I also need to figure out a way to get his ships under Savage Mana, because I don't know if there's anything of Haka's that actually would do the trick. I think everything of his is melee. And I guess he does have ongoing destroy... Oh, okay, I clicked on the wrong... Yeah, I clicked on the wrong card. Does this actually protect the other one? It's only villain target, so yeah, I did click on the wrong card. So use a power... Taiha... I must catch them all. I mean all. And it doesn't matter here. Right now I'm trying to think of a way if I can change his attack type. One of the things I was thinking about was whether or not I could actually use the autonomous blade, but I don't think that would send something under Savage Mana, so yeah. Here it really doesn't matter what I do. So we're going to put the Shackles out. Do I actually have Underwater Correspondence? Oh, I have Vicious Cyclone here. I actually need to get this in play. We're going to send this on Voss. So 1, 2, 3, and the Electrical Storm would be 4. Another Otherworldly Resilience, another Shackle. Son of a bitch. At least I can heal my constructs now. But I need to get that under Savage Mana. That's too dangerous to stay alone. Don't really care if he brings his stuff back, because I'm just going to pop it anyway. So I can play Arcane Cadence. Actually, yeah, I want Arcane Cadence. I'll show you how to use this ability properly. So you want to put something that you're going to use on the bottom of the deck. This is something that I actually want on the field right now, and I'm probably going to play this immediately. So, let's see. What I want in my hand, this one. The top of the deck, we're going to put the harp. The very bottom of the deck, something we want to get into play, we'll put the bell. Going to put this one in the trash, and let's conduct. We got our bell. Now I can use this for healing. So this will allow me to do a harmony. Is it this one? I can use a power if I sack that card. I can heal twice. Hold on a second. It wasn't the drum I put on the top of the deck, it was the harp, so yeah, it doesn't actually matter. So I need to use a melody here. I want to destroy this so I can start collecting them under Savage Mana. I'm tempted to destroy this, but I'm going to heal. The hard part here is going to be the 2 Genebound guards. I'm going to give this to Haka. And I can't afford to fabricate right here because I need to heal these up. There we go. I'm gonna smite, even though I don't think this does anything to them. Radiant damage, we need to get this one down. Haka should be able to finish that with a Taiha, and then I can heal and draw. Prayer of Desperation's no help here. Undaunted's limited, sadly. So I'm going to sack Te Moko, so I can use Taiha. Doesn't matter. And now I'm actually going to use Ground Pound, I think, to buy me some respite. So let's discard Battle, Shielding. actually should have left him alone. Oh well. So energy type here truly doesn't matter. I do not wish to mess with the Vicious Cyclone at the moment. So other than Shielding Winds, I think I'm going to have all of his ongoings here. Other than Cleansing Downpour, of course. So I want to get this out of the way. And you out of the way. Come on. Good news is he only has 8 guys out, so it doesn't automatically proc his win condition. In case you ever see that skull and crossbones there, that's what it means. He has a way to instantly end the game on you. So I want to get the other instrument out. Okay, I got the Polyfloric Flare. That's the one card I'm worried about pulling whenever I conduct. So at this point, I actually don't even have to conduct anymore. I can actually rely on my plethora of instruments. So there's no reason for me to pop something using this. As such, I'm going to rely on my other stuff. So one hero may use a power. Haka. Taiha. Card draw. I don't think it really matters who I give this to, so let's try Fanatic. So I can use the bell for a double rhythm. If I do that, the only rhythm I have is this one. Reduce damage dealt to targets. And this one. The top card of their deck, that's not too helpful, so I think I might actually conduct here just because I don't have the proper songs ready. This is the one I'm kind of looking for. Although this one's decent too. There's no reason to play a melody, so let's conduct. Looks like Vernal Sonata. I can use another Arcane Cadence, I guess. I'm actually going to take Holy Nova here because I can use that to heal the constructs. I'm going to take the Vitality Surge. So I can either heal or card play. If I want to card play here, I can get the Shielding Winds out. And to be honest, I think I want to do that just for the sake of having it. Yep. He always has to take at least 1 damage, otherwise that card gets destroyed. So he doesn't have the shackles out yet. I want to fabricate, to be honest. Now the using this is I have to deal at least 3 damage. That means I'd have to kill something. I can technically use this later on when he's pressed for cards, but not at the moment. I'm actually going to play this. I definitely want to kill this. He's completely harmless. I'm going to put it on this guy. And now I need to use Absolution to kill that environment card. Or set it up for Haka to kill, I mean. Punish the Weak is gone. We use the Melee on the Freedom Fighters. Now the problem is this guy being damaged means I can't use Punish the Weak, because that would help me significantly. I need to find a way to actually heal him. So I can actually Elbow Smash. The Screamer's high priority. This is the next highest, I'd say. So I have 14 cards in my deck. I'm going to turn this into Projectile. That way I can't hurt them, they can't hurt me. How many Cleansing Downpours? There are 2. So I think I have all the cards out that I need, but I can play it safe and get the Shackles going. To be honest, I do want to wait a little bit for him to start getting his ships out. So let's hit... That's right, that won't work. Screw it. Let's just burn the turn. Correspondence. How many of those things are there? Damn! Let's give this to Haka just in case that will work the way I want it to. Needs an energy bracer. So yeah, this is the end of my constructs. I anticipate this card coming out. That's the only one that can be hurt because this is not irreducible damage. It's not here. Damn it. So the card I want to play is going to be the next Arcane Cadence. We're going to palm this card. Worst come to worst, I can use that. So we're going to put this on top of the deck, this one on the bottom of the deck because I need to conduct. We're going to trash that one. Here's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to palm this one. On top of the deck. Put that one on the... I kind of messed this up, but oh well. I don't really need to play any more instruments, so I'm good. So I could go for some big healing here. This is why I wanted the dynamic siphon on the adept, that way in case he needed to do some, like if something got damaged I could heal it that way. I use a power now. Guess I may as well heal myself, because I don't have anything else. So I could get another round of healing here. Or I could go for a double rhythm. Play a card. We're going to have Tempest go. So we're going to do our Chain Lightning here. I want this under Savage Mana badly. So first shot, I'm going to send into Voss just to reduce the damage. Shot into this one so Haka can kill it. Yep, it's full 2 damage. Unfortunately, we need to get the energy bracers back out because these are what's needed for the Captain Cosmic unlock. Nope, I need that badly. We'll play the Cosmic Crest so I just have some energy immunity. Let's see if I can fabricate something into play. Worst can worst, I can give this to Haka, that way he can deal 3 damage to a single target. To be honest, not really. I think the card did its purpose. Now there are no constructs for me to heal. At this point I'm looking for my Aegis. That's not bad. Could ground pound if I were so inclined. Let's get Te Moko out so I can block some stuff. So you're the high priority. Next up is you. So here I'm going to switch this back to projectile, that way I can't hurt the soldiers. Not messing with the Cyclone. Actually, everything should be blocked regardless. So the next card we need to play is Lightning Slash. There's Cleansing Downpour. Pretty far down in the deck. Defiant Looters. Shock Infantry. Bulwark. Nothing of value is lost, but here comes the Conqueror. So this can't do anything due to the Cosmic Crest. That one can. Each hero target takes 3 fire. So I'm going to play the Silver Shadow now. I may have to destroy some of my cards here. But there you go, Prime Warden's Tempest. Play those 3 one-shots when you have the ongoings on the field, and boom. Arc of Power, play up to 3 cards. Each time you play a card this way, the environment deals Tempest 3 lightning damage. So you give him an Energy Bracer, Otherworldly Resilience, and even his Gene-Bound Shackles. You can mitigate a good portion of that, or even make the cards free to play. And we can't see the flip side here. Now, there's nothing of my own that I wish to destroy. So I can use this to play the Harp, I guess. Absolution is still in play. Or it's not Absolution, it's Embolden. So I can use a Harmony and a Rhythm, but I think the Melody is more important at the moment. Does Haka have anything that does something other than melee damage? Savage Mana. I don't think you can Savage Mana them into Savage Mana, but you might be able to. So at this point, I wish to give a power play, so I need a Harmony first, and a Rhythm second. So we're going to have Fnatic go. She's going to use Absolution, Radiant Absolution. Captain, do you have anything you need to play? You can play the Vitality Conduit or the Wounding Buffer. You know what? We can have Tempest play a card. Of course it's going to be the Downpour. Now for my second play... I can do a Rhythm Melody, give another card play. Actually, I think I might want to use the Horn. Actually, what I'm looking for doesn't exist, so let's do this. This should only hurt the Conqueror, I think. But it's going to heal the constructs. Oh, it doesn't even damage the Conqueror. I actually should leave these alone. Tempest is going to heal them. The other Energy Bracer, we're going to give this to Tempest. We need to keep this in play. So let's put the Vitality Conduit out. I'm going to slap this on Captain Cosmic himself so he can heal up. And since the constructs are going to heal, we'll put this into play. We can give this... You want to give this to someone who's not going to damage themselves, because this will cause them to attack themselves. Our Adept can damage himself, Captain Cosmic does, Fnatic can. I don't know if Haka can, but Tempest shouldn't. So I'm going to play Zealous Offense. I actually should have started with that, I guess. Oh well. Sadly, since this is immune to melee, I'm just playing this for another power this turn. I might not be able to kill the Conqueror. Okay, if I can give him an energy bracer, he should be set. So I need to do this before it destroys my deck. Yep. Now the next one that's going under is going to be this guy. Let's go Radiant. We can Lightning Slash. Try to get this in position for next turn. There's the Rebel headquarters. Immune to damn. Ooh! That I might want to protect. So I have to sack a card here. We don't need the Localized Hurricane, so pop. Highest HP we'll say is the Adept, since he has damage reduction. The alternative would be Haka. So I'm going to play Vernal Sonata, that way everything gets 1 point of healing. Plus, it'll allow me to get the Lightning Slash back out of Tempest's deck in case I need to spam those to kill a ship. As for here, I'm going to take the Silver Shadow because this is going to give me another power play. For Captain Cosmic, we are going to take the Dynamic Siphon. That way we get more power plays. For her, I'll take the Holy Nova, I guess. Actually, no, I won't Chastise, because I can use that on the ship just to bind it in place. I don't know if there's 2 of those or not, but they'll come in handy. For Haka, we can make use of a Ground Pound. Okay, I get my double card play here. So we want to use a Melody and a Rhythm. you have a bracer in place? Captain Cosmic, give this to Haka, since he's going to be our savior from here. Now the constructs are going to get healed by the downpour, so let's heal up here. Now I'm not entirely sure what it is that gets the Captain Cosmic variant to pop. Supposedly you have to block a certain amount of damage with the energy bracers, which is why I'm giving the one to Haka, since he's going to be taking some damage from here. Now I can give a power play, which I would like to do. This is the combo I'm looking for. So I can actually give myself another power play. But we're trying to round up the enemy cards. Let's give this to Haka. Silver Shadow, who would have guessed? So I don't know if there's a number of constructs that need to go into play, so I'm going to give that to Captain. Now I could give this to Fnatic and have her heal and cut people. Which sounds tempting. Let's fabricate. I'm gonna give this to Tempest. That way when that card gets hit I can immediately Cleansing Downpour to save everything. So we can sack a card. And now this will be in position for Haka to execute. Code Holy Nova. That's right, I don't have Chastise yet. Let's just hit this thing. Now I have it. So one thing I wanted to do... Ooh, I got both of them, so I can use that to bind both ships. So I want to hit this guy. I'm actually good with what I have here. Got another ground pound. I'm actually going to hit him with the Mayray. So what all does he have left? That... he has another one of these damn things. I can put the other Dominion in play and speed up my card draws. Let's go Toxic. So yeah, if I take down one guy, I think I can actually start to hurt Voss with that. Anyway, we're gonna Chain Lightning. I'm actually gonna stop here. Heal my constructs. There's the frickin' military. Yeah, we got the abject refugees. So all this is going to be steered into Haka. Unless it goes to them first, that is. And there we go, Prime Warden's Captain Cosmic. So the only thing left now is to wrap up the game. At this point, it really doesn't matter. We're going to have Adept discard because he has stuff to spare. We're going to redirect that damage. You know what, into Haka. So yeah, the terms of this are not entirely clear, but you can set up the game like this just to force it to unlock. So let's Silver Shadow. Dominion. I'll draw. So if I had that other Polyphoric Flare handy, I wouldn't mind conducting, but as is, we're just going to play it safe. Now, all my constructs should be at full health, so I don't need to bother with a melody. And isn't this... Oh, it's a Thorathian, not a civilian card. What civilians deal damage? Oh, the Freedom Fighters. Yeah, they're not coming back out, I'm afraid. So let's see, rhythm-wise, or I could do double harmony. Let's have Haka play a card. We're gonna elbow smash the Thorathian military. Gonna heal. So I can't use the harp again, but I can use either the lira or the bell. And I'm gonna use the lira here. Taiha. Gives me 2 card draws. Captain. So yeah, I don't think Haka can be hurt, so let's just toss this on Tempest. Instrumental Conjuration, I'm cool with taking the damage. Ah, that bastard. Does Haka have an augmented ally already? Yes, he does. So, let's just give him an autonomous blade to speed up this whole thing. Nope. Huh. Is it harsh offense? So what constructs do I have left? Not that many. I pulled all 3? No, only 2 it looks like. Well, this sucks. Yeah, I'll just throw it away, it doesn't really bother me. Next card. Stupid Victor. Let's go to Sacrosanct. actually didn't need a discard because I don't have anything really to play here. Oh well, I get to heal and draw a new card. There's Divine Sacrifice. I don't really think there's anything I want to discard at the moment. Let's use Elbow Smash on him. Taiha. And you. In reality, I probably should have left that guy up and killed the guard instead, so that way Voss doesn't have damage reduction. But it doesn't matter. Will this actually hurt the refugees, I wonder? I wonder if I can heal them. But anyway, in the meantime, Lightning Slash. And I'll do a Cleansing Downpour. All the constructs are topped off. What does he have left? Okay, he has one more, so once that one comes out I can kill the guard. Let that thing poke at my constructs. It's not going to do a damn thing for them, but they can. So right here are the card draws from the refugees. Got another Dominion, a Localized Hurricane. Huh. So yeah, Voss is flipping right here and now, I guess. Stupid Thorathian military. Actually, no, they're not minions, they're just Thorathians. Haka can discard. That sucks. Could've did a dynamic siphon onto the adept and sent some stuff flying at him, but it doesn't really matter. So now the big thing is, I'm kind of comfortable with what's left in my deck. I could conduct if I wanted to fish for that Silver Shadow or something, but I generally don't care. So we're going to use this. Shadow back. For him, I'm going to take the Sustained Influence. For her, Smite the Transgressor. For him, Vitality Surge. Lightning Slash. Now, there is a combo here that I can point out to you guys. You can use Vernal Sonata to get Reclaim from the Deep back out. You can then use Reclaim from the Deep to get Vernal Sonata out and loop these two back and forth. The key thing here is that Vernal Sonata also gives you a heal, so it's an additional 1-point heal in the event you ever find yourself needing it. And right here... So, was it Fnatic I gave it to? Oh, I said it was give it to Captain Cosmic, and whenever he damages himself with the unflagging animation, he'll lash out. Which is I chose not to do that here. Basically right there, then I can shoot out with this. So I have to discard a card, which I choose to decline. The main reason for that being is that I can use the Sanctifying Strike here. Or not Sanctifying Strike, so by the Transgressor. Reduction on Voss. There's the Aegis that I'm fishing for, even though I'm probably never going to use it at this point. So, nothing for me to really do here. So let's skip. I could Rampage. I don't know the conditions for unlocking Haka. Let's do this. So you... Yep. Actually, no, we don't want that. There's the autonomous blade going off. Yep. 19 cards under Savage Mana. So this one I can redirect. The thing is, even though this is a bit of a bastard move, you're going under Savage Mana. Yep. Now I could actually leave that in the deck. It's just I chose not to. Now I'm going to heal all these with Cleansing Downpour, but I also get some card plays in the meantime. So let's Fabricate. I don't know who all has one of these yet. She does. He does. He needs one. So order did matter. If I did this one last, I could actually just use a Cleansing Downpour. There's the Autonomous Blade. So is it the first time each turn the Siphons are hit? Son of a... They're immune to energy damage. Sustained influence. Okay, Captain Cosmic's lowest, so we're gonna give that back to him. And that's tempting, but not yet. So I could have sacrificed a Haka card to draw. I actually could try a Rampage next turn to stack this Savage Mana full of constructs, but no need. Now we need to heal our stuff so it doesn't die. that something could happen with Haka or Fnatic, but at this point it's just going to be a major length video, so I'm just trying to wrap it up. Gotta pop that. There's the freaking stalwart. So I want Captain to be healthy. Now, I'm not going to lie that this is kind of tempting right now and that I could play another instrument. Since I'm blocking the 1 damage with the energy bracer, this will only deal 1. Let's do it. Probably the only time you'll ever see me use that card on the channel. I want to play the pipes. So I want to destroy the orbital bombardment. Tempest play Lightning Slash because he has an autonomous blade. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, another instrument. So, do I have a Harmony? So this one we want to be Haka. This guy under Savage Mana. It's also going to proc his autonomous blade, so keep in mind that's 3 separate procs right here on the Adam's turn alone. And technically I could play another instrument if I sack this card. The thing is, I'm just out of songs at the moment. I need to put more out. Siphon is going next to Fnatic. I don't have anything left. So let's give this to Haka since he's taking a lot of damage. Put that in play. So I can protect 3 separate constructs. Absolution. Now I could play Chastise to completely bind this, but like I said, I'm just trying to end this. Granted, I could let Fnatic's health go down and then just try to end it that way, but I'm pretty sure most of you know how this is going to end already, so yeah. We're going to get rid of Te Moko. That way I can use the Taiha right there. Autonomous Blade proc. Won't do anything to him, but we can still swing. So for our card play, we wish to play Vitality Surge. It's going to give me another... Or wait, that's right. Let's just end it here and now. I was trying to get him low enough for Savage Mana, but I can just play Haka Battle and sack everything. So just like Gotta Catch 'Em All ended. gonna send Voss back banged up just like his stalwart here. So 12 cards discarded. The nice thing about the 3 Dominions is I could actually get 3 cards back every time I pop an environment target. Speaking of which, what's left? Freedom Fighters. So yeah, when they would actually help me, they're nowhere to be found. The jerks. So here's the fast forward button. You can look at the trash fill up. Had I actually destroyed the constructs of Captain Cosmic's... Oh, I'm getting all of these because the environment cards are finally entering the trash. So yeah, I could actually just turn around and do this again next turn, with the exception of the Savage Mana. Just the Haka battle play, I mean. I think that this is probably not really intended, according to the game creator's will, but we'll use it because it's hilarious. Boom! So, objective complete. We now have 2 additions to our Prime Warden team. So, heroes. I don't really hold on to these in high regard. We read the ability, we can see that... Oh, that's his highest HP form to date. On the flip side, he's with some sort of Thorathian, I want to guess, because I don't really recognize that guy. One player may draw a card, destroy an ongoing, put 1 card from a villain or environment trash into play. Just making sure that is the foil right there. Now the other one is Captain Cosmic. These are kind of like a lateral move, I'd say. And he goes up to complexity 3 this way. On his flip side, I have no idea who that is. 1 player may draw a card, 1 target regains 2 HP, that's actually pretty cool. 1 player may discard a card, wow. So you can either draw 1 card or sack a card and draw 3. Kinda like him on his flip side. Huh. Granted, I've always wanted there to be like a variant of Captain Cosmic with this as his ability. Or at the very least, just like the enemies. That way you can try to get through it with irreducible damage from Mr. Fixer's Crane Stance. Well, there's a few instances where you get irreducible damage, Bunker 2. But unfortunately, may not be meant to be. But still, we got 2 new variants. Now we just have to wait for the conditions for Captain Cosmic to be completely fleshed out, then the conditions for Haka and Fnatic to be known.